What you got?
Okay, so if most, if not all people benefit from snitching, should we continue to call it snitching or just call it information?
People call it information, but people call it informant to snitching. Because informing, in how I was raised, informing is snitching. Snitching is informing. Either way is bad. It's like, just mind your goddamn business.
Okay, but if you benefit from it, then isn't it wanting people to mind your business?
You can benefit from anything. It's just, do you want bad karma?
Well, what do we qualify as snitching? So let's say we have this code of snitching, you don't tell, things like that, but then your house gets broken into. You want to know who broke into your house. So then by that standard, don't you ask somebody else to snitch?
If you put it like that, hell yeah.
So then shouldn't we just call it information?
Yeah. When it comes to that, it's
Okay.
a thin line though.
Right.
It's a very thin line. And that's where people get, sensitive. It's like, it's a thin line. It's like when somebody robs your neighbor and the neighbor come to you like, did you see anybody? And of course that person, your neighbor's going to say no, because they don't want no problems. They don't want no, because when you do help somebody tell, no good deed go unpunished.
Okay.
And that's where that shit comes from. That's why I stopped helping motherfuckers, because that shit backfires on you all the time, every fucking chance. I like helping people, but when that shit backfires on you, that person that you help be looking at you like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you, but you just helped me, but fuck you.
Right.
So that it's a thin line, but it is information. It's just certain information is not good to have.
So it depends on the information, which you
Yeah.
qualify if it's snitching or not.
Yeah. If you went to court and you actually told on somebody, like from robbing somebody or killing somebody, then that's snitching all the way. Like, you just want to get,
So but then if we flip that to the victim's family, is that snitching or is that actually bringing closure?
that's how you was raised.
That's how you were raised.
If you was raised not to say shit, then you're not gonna say shit. But these days, people's like, yeah, you tell. Just, whatever it is, tell. It could be your best friend, tell on them. That's the fucked up part. I was raised different. I was raised to shut your mouth. Like me, in my position, I'll give you a good example. I caught a case when I started this operation in UPS, and it was like 12 people plus managers, supervisors, all under me, making money, making bread like a motherfucker. But when I got caught, they asked me who was involved. I was like, nobody. Even though I could have told on every fucking body in the world.
Right.
Plus there was some white people too. But I held my own. I ain't say shit. I did my little time. I did what I did, I was a grown man about my shit.
So but wouldn't that just be a case more of, like you were saying, you just have to stand on what you did and just reap the consequences individually?
True, but it was other people involved.
True.
And that's why I got caught, because other people was involved. Now, if I do what I do by myself, then I won't have nobody else to blame but myself.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
So let's take that circumstance and say you weren't involved in it, but somehow you got implicated. Is it snitching to exonerate yourself and avoid the punishment?
I'll let them know what I know, but I'll let them know vaguely about the information I know. I would say shit, but I won't put no names. I won't put no description. I give them information, but not real information.
Okay. So
That's how you work shit.
So it boils back down to information versus snitching.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anything closing?
Just get your bread. Fuck these bitches. No kids, no marriage. Cut that shit off. Cut all the fucking fast food, all that extra shit. Stay focused. Even if you fucking failing, just stay fucking focused on your shit and grind hard.
I appreciate your time, sir.
Yeah.
The one and only Cat Coleman. Okay, so is it snitching? So the example that I used with Aston was your house gets broken into. So you start asking. So in that concept, you want information, so you're asking other people to snitch.
So if your house gets broken into, basically you're asking like, who's seen someone?
Right.
Somebody seen somebody.
Somebody's got to
house.
tell.
Somebody said something.
Right, and on some level, that turns into snitching, according to some.
Yeah.
So is that just information? Because you would want to know, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's your house that gets broken into, you want to know.
You definitely want to know who was at your house or who was, because some, like, most of the time they say somebody that's close to you or somebody that you know.
Right.
Got into your house or something. So most of the time you know what I mean? But the black community, the way that we was raised is not to say anything. You know, so sometimes it gets kind of hard. In the black community and in the white community, I really don't know. I don't think they have the same problems or the same issues. But most of the time, we just know not to say nothing at all. But then you got those really good people who just like, they're a pillar in the community. They've done good. They, you want to help them out. If it was an old elderly person that was black or something, you know what I mean? Like I think it's just different complications. Like the snitching it's so precise with that word. It comes down to it's different options within that word. And you know what I mean? We already know what they say, stitches get stitches. But it's totally different if you want to know who probably robbed your house, or ask your neighbors next door to you, a person across the street, have they seen anybody? You know what I mean? And if they tell you, it could be considered snitching by the person who robbed the house. They could be like, man, you snitched on me, you told them that I did it, and you know what I mean? And then some people could just be truthful. Some people don't like to lie. Some people just be like, you know what, I can't even front. I'm just, hey, I seen somebody over there. It looked like the person had been over there before. It looked like this guy. I don't know. I seen them around your. You know what I mean? So, it's different when you're looking for information on something that happens to you, but it's different when you're just giving up information and just in a different way. Not within being like your house being robbed, but if you're just giving up information on something that you somebody told you not to tell, and you got people looking for you for it, and you just giving up information just because you just freely talking, and then that's considered snitching and telling and giving up information that you shouldn't be giving up.
So what's the difference between gossiping and snitching then?
I think that's kind of go with it. They go with each other. They like hand in hand. Because I guess you can gossip. You can gossip without snitching.
That's bitch make shit right
there.
You know what I mean?
You can gossip without snitching.
Gossiping could be shit that's not even true.
Okay.
Yeah.
But isn't it still just like the concept of giving away information?
It's all hearsay though.
Okay.
It's not facts.
Yeah. Because gossip
that's bitch make shit.
You just be blabbing, talking about stuff that you don't even know.
Yeah,
or telling somebody else something that you don't know, or a story that you heard, or something.
That's that hair salon shit right there.
Okay.
That's not barbershop talk.
It's not barbershop? Okay, I was just going to ask. That's not barbershop?
That's not barbershop talk
right
there. Barbershop talk, we talk about bitches and money.
Okay, so to your point, like when you're saying, like if you were helping somebody out, is it more honorable to do right by others, or is it more honorable to stand on a code of silence even if you know who may have done somebody wrong who had nothing to do with it? Like if people are out here just hurting civilians, and how do you divide that?
That's different.
Yeah, that's totally different.
I'm actually going in.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't condone anything bad to happen to anybody.
Like if a dude start hitting his girlfriend, I'm gonna hop in. Even though it's not my business.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock his ass the fuck out, and then I'm gonna run my day. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that shit. That shit pisses me off.
I don't know. Most people that's this, they don't want to get it. We always heard, you mind your own, you live long. Mind your own business. And so most of the time, it's not even about, like, I guess for most real people who don't even talk like that and tell people's business, it's more like, like, why would you tell somebody else that somebody told you something you can't tell anybody else? It'll feel, you'll get kind of angry. You'll be mad about it. Somebody tell you something You know what I mean? Just vice versa. You told someone else something and you didn't want them to tell, and everybody started finding out, and you were like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, like for
You
example.
told, bro, what the man?
Like for example.
Tell him my business.
Perfect example.
What you got?
You know what I mean? That could be considered snitching too. Like, where you snitching? Well, that is considered.
I'm messing with a coworker, and y'all know.
Okay.
Only few of y'all know, so if it do gets out, I'm gonna come to one of y'all niggas like, hey, why y'all fucking with my life?
Right.
God damn it, this shit cool right now.
Fair enough.
Yep, that's considered telling and gossiping.
Yeah,
Gossiping
right.
about stuff you had no business gossiping about. You know what I mean? That's just how we roll. It's a code of ethics. You know what I mean? That we just run by. Like, you know, the homies, we always.
Especially black folk.
Most people got stuff that they will never tell. They can keep. That's going to the grave.
Oh, I got a whole lot of shit
going to the
grave.
grave. You know what I mean? And most of the time, you know what's crazy? When somebody tell me something, they'll be like, "Man, if I tell you this, man, don't tell nobody." Actually, I probably don't forget. I probably don't remember. They be like, "Man, I sure did. I got too much shit on my own plate to be trying to remember." I mean, if it's something important that my guy told me to remember, I try to keep it in my head. But you know, most of the time, I just, you know what I mean, like, shoot, man, you know, my own business. I just hear it and then I mean, get my best advice or get my best opinion. But most of the time, I may forget what it told, and I be like, I mean, sometimes, and it's good.
Right.
It's a good thing that you forget because
Damn Frank is here.
you know, just make you not want to talk about stuff you don't know about. You know what I mean? Unless the homie, you know, you say, "Hey, refresh my memory about what?" Oh, like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, but you know, just in me general, like sometimes I be like, I probably want to forget because
Right.
I don't want to. Like, I know I'm not gonna say anything if my partner told me to, but you know, some stuff is just like, all right, you know, like okay.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah,
You getting all
I
legal.
can't be remembering stuff like that, like stuff that's
Just saying, player. I'm just saying. Plausible deniability. Man. I like it. Shut the fuck up.
So snitching is
Yeah.
it has qualifications. It has qualifiers.
Yes, it has, man. That word is so precise. There's a lot of things that can go with it. It can be a bad thing and it can be a good thing. So it means that snitching is one of those words that it can be a yin or a yang.
Fair enough. I appreciate your time, sir. I'll let you get up out of here.
Yes,
Any
sir.
closing words?
No, sir. No snitching.
No snitching.
No snitching. Mind your own, you live long. Mind your own business. You know what I mean? If somebody getting hurt or something, you can always tell somebody about that. But anything else that you have no business talking about, just zip it. You know, so, but yeah, that's all I got.
Cool, man. Appreciate your time, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do me some planning.
So if information benefits everybody at some point, is it ever truly snitching?
Damn, where you get that from?
These are just questions that come up.
That's a good question, though. All right, so if it benefits you, all ways of getting benefited is not good ways of being beneficial to you. So it's really depending on the situation, place, time, both. Like really a situation like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So everything ain't snitching either. Like you said, everything ain't snitching. So it's like, I probably like bias here. I can't say I'm on the side to well, if you tell it all, you a snitch. Cause it's like some stuff need to be told, and then some stuff that you tell is not being a snitch all the time. You know?
Right. Because like one of the things that I wrote one time is like, in the interest of information, everyone snitches. So you may have a code to say like don't tell, but then say your house got broken into or your trap house got raided or something like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to know.
Trap house situation though.
Yeah, but you're gonna want to know who did it. So at that point, aren't we asking people to do what we say not to do?
Right. That's when you got people who've seen it, eyewitnesses, or people who heard about it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it gets around.
Right.
And then you got the people who was there. Somebody's going to tell it.
Right.
Because somebody's not going to be able to bear the conscience.
So is there a difference between the two, or is it just what we label it as when it benefits us versus when it doesn't?
Really, I'll put it as an information. Yeah, and right. So all information will be able to be beneficiary to you depending on the situation.
Right.
Right. Okay. And it's not snitching.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's not snitching. So yeah, you're right about that.
Just
That was different, actually.
that's kind of what we talk about on the channel. So
That was different.
plug your channel. So because I'm gonna put this together and everything
Okay.
else.
Let's see. Check it out. Check your boy out. It's the BHE Bobo show. You know I gotta show my platform. My boy been plugging everybody all day if they ain't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a link to your channel in the description. So that's what it's gonna
Link
look
up in
like.
there. Got my Instagram and stuff on there.
Okay.
I got the link up in there for my merch too, so you know what I'm saying? If you like what you see, we can get it right.
That's what's up.
All handmade too, so I'm gonna be going to go get that stuff for 'em.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.